Halo teman-teman semuanya. Today is a special session in English. I'm sorry if my English is not too good. I hope all of you can understand. Yeah. Today we have a special guest. Yeah. She's from Moscow. Yeah, from Russia. And then we will talk about food photography. So, have you guys checked her profile? This is her Instagram. Okay, so you guys can follow Alena Golden. Yeah, she's the guest speaker today. So you can see that her portfolio is very beautiful, well set up. And then I hope I can also make these pictures. So today we will ask her what's her secret to make all of these pictures so beautiful. We will explore a little about her pictures. Yes, have you guys follow? There's fireworks here. Whoa. What do you guys think? Is she using flash or natural light or continuous light? I think it's not flash because flash is too powerful to do this. So when you use very powerful flash, then it will shut down. This fireworks will shut down. So it should be using continuous light for these pictures. Yeah, but together we will explore to the master. Ada yang punya pertanyaan? Softbox or LED light? Yeah, for now we use softbox most of the time, using softbox and then mixed with studio lighting. So we use flash most of the time because flash is more powerful, and then if you are a detail person, especially within the colors, if you take pictures from flash, the color is more consistent. And if you use LED, sometimes the color is not really good because it's affected with the ambient light. So if you take the pictures using LED, sometimes there's ambient lighting from the room can affect your lighting. So if you shoot inside the restaurant, you shoot not from the sealed area. Yeah, so it can damage your color. Yeah, your color. Maybe from your camera, it's not. You cannot see it clearly, but after you edit it in Lightroom or in Photoshop with the big screen from your laptop or iMac, you can see that the color is not so precise. Ya, maksimal pakai berapa lighting untuk food fotografi? Biasanya kita pakai 3, teman-teman.
Hello.
Oh, halo Alena.
How is everybody? Do you hear me right?
Yes, of course. I'm here very clear. Yeah, your English is pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, friends. This is Alena. We found that her portfolio is pretty nice pictures and very nice colors. So I hope that one day I can meet her in person and then ask her about her secret about how to make beautiful pictures. Yeah, beautiful food photography.
I tried.
Yeah, here's Alena. Yeah, she's from Moscow, right?
Yes.
From Moscow, Russia. Yeah. Okay, let's start. Okay. Yeah.
Hello to everyone. I'm glad to see you here. And you can ask me some questions, but please at first let Barry ask his questions.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So, for the first questions, I want to ask that how did you become a photographer?
It was by accident. I bought my first camera to take photos journeys, travels. So me and my husband went to travel. I started to take pictures, but then was a long time with no journey. And one day we cook burger for breakfast, and I thought, why? Maybe I can take picture of it. I take picture of it, and then I see other people making pictures of food, and I understand that my picture is not so good. I was angry, I was disappointed, and I'm wondering how people can make photos such beautiful, and I want to make it so good too. So I tried to do something, and then one by one, and here I am. It was at 2016 year when I first take a picture of food. And after that, I became a photographer. After that, I became a professional photographer. I have customers, and it's my job now.
Wow. Okay. Pretty inspiring. So, from one burger, and then you
Yeah,
become
yeah.
professional photographers.
It's
Wow.
still,
Amazing.
it's still in my account from very long time ago because I didn't delete anything before the food photography. My account was private, only me, my friends, something usual stuff people always post. And after that, after this burger, it goes on and on.
Wow. Okay. So, how did you start your photography career? Like, it's just a hobby, or yeah, how did you start to convert it to become your career right now?
Oh, it was by accident too, because I never thought that I can take money for this. And it was, for me, it was something like fantastic because I never wanted to be a photographer because, I don't know how it's in your country, but in my country, it's so lot of photographers, it's so lot of designers and other people. So when you go out of streets and you see people, and many of them are photographers, so I think it's not cool, not great, and I didn't want it. But then I just started take pictures of food. It was 2 or 3 months, and one of my friends tagged me on a Facebook where her friend asked his friends, do they knew some food photographers, and she tagged me. So I thought that I do it for a very little time, and I have no experience, and I have better. I thought I can try, and I was sure that he will said no, he choose somebody else. But I tried, and he agreed. He liked my photos, and he invited me for my first photo shoot. It was very nervous. It was very scary for the first time. And do you remember, it was 2 or 3 months that I take pictures at all. So it was very scary, but I thought I will come, I will try, and if he didn't like the results, I won't take any money. I'll give him all these photos, just he to be not angry. So he liked the photos, and that was my first paid photo shoot.
Wow. Okay. So my friends, we can see that eh, there's professional photographers also uh, start from nothing. Like, if you
Yes,
guys
yes,
feels that,
absolutely.
yeah, if you guys feels that you still not confident with your pictures, and then you feels like my picture is nothing, but every professional photographers go through that situation. So
Yeah,
you don't have to worry, and you are not alone, right?
yes. I have
Yeah.
one rule. I have one rule. When I have doubts to do something or not to do, I think it's always better to do. And if it's some troubles, to make something right. But you always have to try, because if you don't try, you will have nothing. You will have no success, no career, no, no everything.
Oh, okay, okay. So, do you only take food photography, or you also take another objects?
I shoot not only food, I shoot objects connected with food, like pans, cookware, and something like this. Ceramics, dishes, everything that connected with food. So I can take picture not only a pan, but a pan with fried eggs or something in it. So I have some customers who likes to shoot, who needs to shoot some objects.
Ah, I see, I see. So, I see that your photography theme is pretty nice. And then, uh, I have question. The photos and the photo ideas and styles that
Mm-hmm.
you use for each of your photos are very good. May I know where's the inspirations come from?
Oh, it comes from a lot of things. At first, it comes from maybe some props, maybe some backgrounds. When I get a new props, the props I really like, I feel very inspiring because um, I see some wooden board maybe and I want to take picture and something happens with my head. I have an ideas and I shoot it. Sometimes I see the movies and I see interesting light and I take a pause and I look at the picture and I try to understand where the lights come from, why it's so beautiful, and then I remember it. Maybe I write it and I use it in my photos. Sometimes I just see my Instagram friends accounts, and I see something, maybe a pie, and I see that it's a great pie. Wow, I want to make the same pie, but then I start to cook, and the pie. It's not the same, it's a little bit different, and I start to build a scene, and it goes one after another. So one little thing can inspire you on the photo, and then you can do something on your own. Um,
Wow, okay. And then in food photography, what kind of food is your favorite one to take pictures?
I like to shoot desserts because people like desserts. I like desserts. They looking nice.
Ah,
People like seeing beautiful desserts, and my big passion is still life. It's where when I just started to take food photography photos, um, at first I shoot something really close ups, like berries and something like salad, or the whole salad in the picture. And after this, I wanted something more, and I started from still life. Maybe not still life like it's original, but some kind of.
okay, okay. Yeah, and then let's check your portfolio. Yeah, um, the food is pretty nice. And then, do you prepare all of this by yourself, or someone make these foods for you and you shoot?
Of course, not a full I cook by myself because a lot of pictures came from commercial photo shootings, and the chief cooks it. I don't know who cooks it. And I have some confectioners who make desserts, so they came to me and they bring their desserts. So all the desserts you see, it wasn't cooked by me. It was cooked by professional people. But sometimes when I have um, customers who cannot come to me because maybe they live in another city, another country, and they just send me their product. I cook it by myself and I shoot it by myself. So I think it's about not only 50-50. I think I cook less than you see. Most of this food, not by me.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. But sometimes you also cook by yourself.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Some pictures when I have some customers who write me, and I have one customer, for example, from New York, so she cannot go to the photo shoot, and she sent me what she wants, examples, and I bought products, I cook, I shoot, and then I send it to her.
Wow. So from New York, oh, far away.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. And then the food that you have photographed, do you eat it too? Like, you know that because many photographer use like some ingredients that make the food cannot be eaten. So do you yeah, do you eat the food that you take?
Yeah, of course I eat, and I don't like waste any product because it's food. I think to throw it up it's a crime. So when if I cook something for shooting, I try to do not only to look good. I try to do it really tasty because if we cook something, we eat it. So I'm trying everything be good, not only the view.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then I have another question. Like, and if you are the type that the food is eaten, yeah,
Mm, yeah.
uh, um, you know that sometimes when the photo session, we have
Mhm.
to manage the time
Mhm.
somehow that we set up all of the settings. Like it will take quite long time, like maybe half an hour, and then
Yeah.
yeah. How long you use your time to take one setup?
How long did I build one scene? You mean?
Yes, yes.
Oh, it depends on the picture. If the picture is simple, it can be 5 or 10 minutes. But if the picture is big with a lot of components, like in my account, these photos takes a lot of time, from hour to two, maybe a lot of time. So when I take photos, it's no rush. I don't protract it, but I try to do it good, so it's no rush.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. And then we also have some questions like
Mm.
uh, most of my followers is wondering that what kind of lighting you mostly use. Is it natural light, studio light, or continuous light?
It's mostly artificial flashlights because when you when it's your work, you need to. I need to take a stable result. So when it's natural light, now it's sun. After the it's cloudy. The sun changes the colors, the temperature. So in commercial food photography, it's not good. So when I work, I use only flashlights. But when I shoot something at home, sometimes I use natural light because I like it very much. It have so beautiful pictures, so deep and brilliant shadows that I think no artificial light can do this.
Ah, okay, okay. But you use artificial light most of the time.
Yeah. Yes, yes,
Ah,
mostly. Maybe 95%. Percent.
oh, okay, yeah, we are the same. I also big fans of Studio Light. It's very
Yes, because
consistent.
yeah, because
Yeah.
sometimes I shoot in a basement in a place with no light at all. So sometimes customers ask me, "But we don't have a windows here. Is it a problem?" I tell them that's no problem. I have my own windows with me.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. And then, where do you take photo shoot? Is it in studio or at your home or somewhere else?
Everywhere. Sometimes I shoot at home. I call it my home studio, and some customers came to my home studio. some small customers or big brands, because it's good that I have all the props, I have all the lightnings, I have all the backgrounds, and everything I have at home I can use. Sometimes I go to the restaurants because you cannot shoot the menu to your home.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes customers rent the studios when they need special, maybe furniture or something like this for background. But it depends on every case, because whatever customer wants. But I always prefer to take a shoot if it's possible. I prefer to shoot it at home because I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to waste my time to bring all the props in boxes, to take it to the car, then get it to the studio, then unpack, prepare. It takes a lot of time. It's for one shooting, for everyone shooting. In Moscow, it's about 2 hours in one way before the shooting. So from the moment I came off my house and to the moment I start shoot, it can be 2 hours. It's normal.
Wow. Okay. So, Alena, yeah, we are the opposite. Most of my photography projects, 90% is in customers' location. So I do this every single day, that we pack
Oh,
our lighting, and then actually now we already have two sets, that one set in studio and one set in the luggage. So if we have photo shoot out there, so we just bring the luggage out. Okay. So wow,
yes, I
you
do something like the same. I have one flash at home that don't I don't take it anywhere. It just stands, and I have a packed box with flights, with flashes and other things. But it's still time and heavy, and I always ask somebody to help me because it's very heavy, and I'm a girl. I don't want to break my health. It's hard.
Do you take photo shoots, set all of the pictures by by yourself, or do you have team like food stylist and then chef, or like, yeah? Do you have team or do you do it by yourself?
Most, I think 95% too. I did only by myself because I'm a stylist, I'm a photographer, I'm everything. But sometimes when it's big projects or maybe big customers and they invite, for example, chef and a stylist or a second photographer or something helper too. But mostly it's only me.
Wow.
And
Okay. Wow.
it's my good side that people don't need two people. They don't need a stylist and a photographer because I'm two in one.
Wow. Okay, that's amazing, because because yeah, sometimes in our project we also use stylists. You also do touch ups the foods by yourself also.
Yes, but I'm not a professional food stylist. If we tell about making the dish beautiful, that's little stuff. But I'm more a prop stylist. I'm more building scene, but not making a dish look very good.
Ah, I see, I see. Okay. And then, what is your favorite lighting setup?
You mean the position of light, right?
That's right. How many lights, and then the position, maybe?
Oh, mostly I use one flashlight because most stints are not so big, so it's enough. One flashlight, some reflectors, some black flags, and others. But if you ask me about the position of light, I see it in a translator because I don't know the word posterolateral light. Posterolateral. Do you know what it is? It means the light from the side but not like this. It's like from the back, a little from the back.
Oh, I see. Okay. Wow. So most of the time you only use one light, and then
Yes,
there is a little bit backlight. Yeah.
yes, yes,
Oh.
yes.
Okay. 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 I will ask specific of one pictures. How long you set for these pictures?
Was a very long time because it was 1.5 hour because it was three cakes and many flowers, so it was a bit hard to make a big and great scene, so it was long time. uh,
Wow.
I see the question. Let me answer before something went wrong. What
Yeah.
diffuser use? Softbox. I use only softbox 60 to 90. 60 to 90. So it's not really big and not really small, and it's very comfortable.
Hmm. Okay. 60, 90. Wow. Okay. Only one, right? Wow.
Mostly one, but I have some extra, but most time I use only one because I like the picture.
Wow, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Um, yeah, back to the question for
Mm-hmm.
this one. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like for this one, do you have to use your time like a couple days before to prepare for the props, or you just in the same day of photo shoot you prepare all the props, or you use another day?
It depends on a customer and it depends on every case because sometimes most time, if we're talking about work with customers, we discuss the photo shoot and then I send references or they send references to me. So I understand what do I need and what will I take. But it's only when I go somewhere. If people come to me to my home studio, we shoot it at my home, so I choose it in a process because it's easier because I don't know what what can I need, what can I take, what will I take. So if it's shooting out, then you need to think about what you will use and what you will take with yourself to the photo shoot.
Ah, I see, I see, I see. Okay, okay. Wow. So, your props in your house must be like there's ton of props, like and background, maybe hundreds or
Not like
thousands.
tons, not like tons, but a lot of, and it's impossible to take out everything. It's really impossible.
Yeah. For the props, do you make it by yourself or you buy it somewhere?
I never make it by myself, never. I cannot, and I don't want to do it. I have my favorite specialists who make props, who make boxes, boards, and other stuff, and I always buy it from them because I think that every person have to do the things he can best. So I can't make props, but I can shoot. And people who make props, they can shoot. So we need each other.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, right, right. Okay. And then, can you share something that for staying consistent as a photographer, like when we shoot too much and then somehow for a couple of projects maybe we can feel that this is not me, or this is not my best, or yeah, can you
Oh,
there's a tip, have a tips to be consistent?
I think at first for starting, I think the best time to start is right now. Not the day after tomorrow, not the next month, not the next year. If you want to do something, do it the earlier you can. And about staying consistent, I think that photography is not about learning it's not about only learning, reading tutorials, watching the videos for others. I think you have to try, you have to do things, you have to have practice and practice and practice and more practice, everyday practice, and you have to always wanted more, always wanted to be better, always be demanding to yourself. We have words in Russia, something like proverb. It says that the soldier who don't want to be a general is a bad soldier. I think it's the best advice.
In your opinion,
Yes.
that what a photographer should learn to create the great pictures like yours, like what we have to learn.
Mhm. I think maybe this question is a little bit connected to the previous one, but I think photography is not about only learning. Is the most important thing. You have to try something new, try different props, different light schemes, different settings, and I never learned something from someone. I everything that I by practice.
Whoa, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm wondering that how much you take pictures within 1 week? Like how many days you usually use for taking photos?
Oh, it depends on time because sometimes I work every day with no weekends, with no time off. But times like now, when the situation in the world is difficult, now I have more free time, so I um, uh, shoot not very often, but maybe 3, 4 times a week. So if I have a lot of free time, it's about 3, 4 times a week. And if I have a day,
Oh, okay. Wow. You have so many clients, and you have to give your some of your clients to us. Maybe.
sometimes it depends time to time because we have some seasons very very with a lot of work like winter and autumn is the most working time, and maybe the summer is the time that I have more free time. Last summer I have more free time, so this summer I think it will be like that too.
Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah. In your opinion, what is the most difficult photos to take?
Oh, I don't know. I think for me it's difficult to make a levitation when everything flies, the splashes, the fruits, the objects. It's for me the most difficult photo, not only to shoot but then to edit, because it takes a long time.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah.
Like
I
photos I posted yesterday, it takes a lot of time.
Oh, I see. Okay. And I have last questions. What is the memorable experience when doing photo shoot? Do you have any memorable experience that you cannot forget, maybe?
Yeah, yes, I have one very memorable experience when I there was one competition 3 years ago, and I was one of people who tried to win. And there was a task. There was a task to shoot the scene from the book with food. So the people who looks at photo, they can understand what book do I choose, what book. So it must be the characters on the photo to let people understand what is it about. I choose Pippi Longstocking. Do you know this book?
Not yet.
Pippi Longstocking. No, it's a book from Swedish writer Astrid Lindgren, Pippi Longstocking. It's about a girl, a young girl with a monkey. So I wanted to shoot a picture from this book, with food and with monkey. At first, I wanted to shoot a toy monkey, but then I thought maybe I can find a live one. And then
Wow.
I start to looking for a monkey, and I found one. So I connect to her owners, and I explained to them that it's not a commercial photo shoot, that I'm a young specialized, I want to take a good photo, and maybe they can make me a discount. And they listen to my story, they give me 50% discount for the price for the monkey, and they came to the shoot. Yes, and that was very funny because I shoot a friend of mine, a girl, with a monkey and with the food. The picture that the girl is working with a pastry. She rolls the dough to make something sweet. There was sugar in the picture, eggs, and some jam, and the girl and the monkey. But the monkey, it was evening. It was late evening, about 10 or about p.m. So the monkey come to my house after a day of working. She was tired. And it was very funny because she took the pastry, she grabbed into the girl. She didn't want to, she didn't want to shoot. It was very
Okay.
fun. Sometimes it was scary because when I see when the monkey goes to my friend, she sit on her neck, she sit on her head, she sit on her, and it was
Okay.
really scary because I was afraid that monkey can bite her, but it goes well. The monkey didn't bite her. I take good photos. It was, I think, the most memorable. And you can also see these photos very much time ago. It was 2017 year, autumn, about maybe November, October, or something like this. So I have two photos with a girl and a monkey. It's a live monkey. It's no Photoshop, and it was
Wow. Okay. That's a brave choice, right?
yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah, Alena. Wow. We already talked almost 1 hour. Wow. Thank you for sharing with us. Um,
No
yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Wait.
Thank you so much for sharing with us. Because you are quite busy right now, but quite busy, but you spend time to share with us. Photographers from Indonesia. Wow, I very enjoy talking with you, and you share many things to us.
No
Thank you so
problems.
much.
Thank you for inviting. And by the way, I was in Indonesia. I was in Jakarta too. I like your
Oh,
country. Yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. There's yeah, yeah. There's one questions. Yeah, maybe.
Mm,
Um, do you use any reflector?
of course. Of course.
You also a
Of
lot of
course.
reflectors.
Lot of, sometimes two or three, and with the reflectors, black flags to block the light from the places I don't need it. So sometimes the scene is not only the stage and the light. It's about here reflector, here the black flag, here the black flag, here the black flag. So it's like constructor.
Oh, okay. You use the black side to block the lighting.
Yes, yes, of course. Often,
Ah.
almost everything, almost every time.
Oh, okay, okay. Do you use also the silver side or the gold side?
No, no gold side at all. I don't have a gold reflector. Only silver or white.
Okay. So you use the black side most of the time, and then how about the white and the silver?
Yes, I use white and silver, of course, every time too, and the black, but not the gold.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, I think we already talked 1 hour. Wow. Thank you so much for spending time with us. I'm very happy that you are with us tonight. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing so many things to us. Like 1 hour, I just ask and you answer. I just ask you answer many questions. And thank you so much for
Thank
today.
you.
Okay, I hope maybe someday we can do something together. Like actually, I have a plan that we make something. Yeah. So maybe
Mhm.
someday I will also contact you. Maybe we can do something together.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem.
Uh,
I'll be glad to. I like something interesting, something new. And thanks to all people who watched this live. Um, I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, we will also publish this live to the YouTube,
Mhm.
so many people can
Okay,
also access the YouTube and can also know. Oh, this is Alena, and follow your Instagram also, right?
okay,
Okay,
that's good.
yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you so much for today, and then we'll
Yeah,
end the lesson.
and thank
Okay,
you, and wish you good
okay,
evening. Bye.
okay. Bye bye.